2 days ago, it was International Mother's Language Day for the Kurds. Roji Jihani Zmani Daik is an important time for the Kurds to remember the oppression that surrounds our language. The Kurdish language is an Indo-European language spoken by the Kurds in Kurdistan. From almost all of their oppressors, it is almost completely different. For example, Kurdish and Arabic being a Semitic language, they share almost zero similarities, and it's a language indigenous to the Kurdish people. Kurdish people have been oppressed for their language for many years. For example, in Turkey, even to this day, it is not allowed. The Kurdish language is banned in institutions and banned in schools. Up until 1991, the outright use of the Kurdish language was banned and could lead you to imprisonment. Over in Iran, even until today, teachers in protest of the Islamic regime decide to go to schools to teach Kurdish, knowing the fact that there is a huge possibility of them being arrested or even hung just for speaking their own language and teaching them to the younger Kurds. Over in Iraq, under Saddam Hussein's regime, the Kurdish language was yet again like Turkey, not allowed to be used in institutions. In 1970, on the autonomy agreement, which was short-lasted, saw light to some Kurdish schools. But however, after the autonomy agreement broke, all institutions went back to pure Arabic. Again, over in Syria under Bashar al-Assad, Kurds even being outright denied citizenship. The language was also not allowed to be taught at schools and was also a very heavy social taboo, which could also lead to arrests. This form of institutionalized oppression is very dangerous to a community. For example, the Kurds in Turkey, the majority of them do not speak Kurdish, and this is mainly at a fault of the Turkish government, who are denying the Kurdish right to their own language. Over in Bashuri Kurdistan, which was previously occupied by Iraq, due to the heavy influence of Arabic, common Kurdish, which is spoken in the streets of Kurdistan today, have many words which are directly brought from the Arabic language, when Kurds do have the word for themselves. For example, in common Sorani language, the word for plane is now tayara, but in real Kurdish is actually froka. And this is only pinned back to the institutionalized oppression done by our oppressors to wipe out our language. Our language is the only thing we still have today, and no matter how hard these countries try, our language still thrives. For example, even in Bakur, the Kurdish language is starting to revive. It is important for every Kurd to recognize their language and to recognize what words was a result of direct institutionalized oppression and to revive our own language.